We are witnessing widespread agitation in Pakistan's Sindh province. People have hit the streets. Basically, people are protesting against canal projects that are going to be built on the Indus River system. The residents of Sindh are against this project. This project is worth $3.3 billion and it is being called the Green Pakistan Initiative. This project was launched in February 2025 by Asim Munir and Pakistani Punjab's Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz. This project entails the construction of 6 to 9 canals on the Indus River system and it will irrigate Punjab's Cholistan region. There is millions of acres of uncultivable land in Pakistan's Punjab province. Now the Pakistani government wants to irrigate this land through the canal project. For this, 6 to 9 canals will be built over the Indus River system and Sindhis are protesting against this project. And their demands are justified because Sindh is a lower riparian province, as you can see on the map. So the people of Sindh are fearing that the water will be diverted after the construction of this canal project. This water is critical for agriculture in Sindh. This canal project is meant to benefit the Punjab province. Millions of acres of uncultivable land will now be irrigated. So this will divert the water that was meant for Sindh to Punjab and Sindh will face water scarcity. This will impact agriculture in Sindh, devastate the economy of Sindh and the soil will become saline. There will be water scarcity. Fears of water scarcity have already heightened after the suspension of Indus Water Treaty by India, as India can now construct mega structures and reduce the flow of water to Pakistan. Now, amidst the water scarcity fears, the Pakistani military establishment is as usual focusing on the Punjab province. Punjab province, as we know, is a power center in Pakistan. The civilian and military establishment focus on the Punjab province. It is a known fact that Pakistan's government and military prioritize Punjab's interests. This drives resentment in other 3 provinces of Pakistan. These Punjab-centric policies of the Pakistani establishment drives resentment among the people, which do not live in the Punjab province. The Punjabi elite and the feudal landlords in Punjab are flourishing. Corporate farming is flourishing in Punjab province, while the Sindh people are facing water scarcity. Now people have hit the streets because of this systemic oppression. They are protesting against this. Now the party in power in Sindh is Pakistan People's Party. It is led by Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. Now the residents of Sindh are not happy with Bilawal Bhutto, because Bilawal Bhutto is the representative of Sindh people. So he must represent their interests. He must prioritize their interests. But since Bilawal Bhutto's party PPP is supporting the ruling coalition of Shehbaz Sharif, the residents of Sindh are not happy with Bilawal Bhutto. When the canal project was launched, initially Bilawal Bhutto endorsed this project and said that this project was vital for Pakistan's interest. But the people of Sindh know that this is vital for Punjab province interests. So people are angry with Bilawal Bhutto as he was talking about Punjab province interests. Bilawal Bhutto is supporting the Punjabi elite, ignoring the interests of the Sindh people. There was a public outrage. People were angry that he was endorsing the Pakistani military-backed canal project, while the people chose him to represent their interests. When the protests grew, Bilawal Bhutto was forced to change his stance. Bilawal Bhutto, who was initially endorsing the project, out of pressure, changed his tone and then started saying that the people of Sindh have rejected this project and that this project must not be constructed and Islamabad is not listening to their voices. Suddenly, this canal project was no longer important for Pakistan. That is what public pressure does. Bilawal Bhutto's tone has completely changed. Now he's saying that till PPP exists, not a single drop of Sindh's water will be given away. The PPP is also threatening to withdraw its support from the ruling coalition. Like always, Bilawal Bhutto also tried to play the India card. In response to the Pakistan-sponsored Pahalgam attack, India suspended the Indus Water Treaty. At that time, Bilawal Bhutto condemned India's action and threatened by saying that either our water will flow or their blood will flow. After that, India has destroyed the military and terror infrastructure of Pakistan under Operation Sindoor. The Indus Water Treaty remains suspended despite Pakistan's claim of victory. Now India can construct mega structures on the western rivers Chenab, Jhelum and Indus. India will decide the water flow. So clearly Bhutto's threats mean nothing. Water will not flow from the river. Neither will our blood. However, it is your choice if you want your blood to flow. Operation Sindoor is ongoing. Bilawal Bhutto called the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty as illegal and against humanity. So my question is, what happened in Pahalgam, wasn't that against humanity? Pakistani Defense Minister and then Bilawal Bhutto also accepting and admitting on camera that Pakistan is supporting terrorism for decades. Isn't that against humanity? Initially, Bilawal Bhutto was giving statements against the Sharifs, calling them corrupt. But later on started supporting the ruling coalition government to grab power. This is the reason why the people of Sindh are angry with Bilawal Bhutto. They call him a pawn of the Pakistani military establishment. They call Bilawal Bhutto power hungry and non-serious. According to the people of Sindh, he is not able to represent the interest of the people of Sindh. And he is merely serving the Punjabi elite. They wanted Bhutto to stand for Sindhi rights and the autonomy of Sindh, but he is not doing that. He is not being loyal to the interests of Sindh. His loyalty is towards the Pakistani military establishment. Bhutto has understood that it is profitable to remain loyal to the Pakistani military establishment. Because Bhutto is well aware of the price one has to pay for dissent for going against the Pakistani military establishment. He has seen it within his family. This explains his loyalty towards the Pakistani military establishment. That is why the activists of Sindh are very angry with Bilawal Bhutto. Pakistani military is trying to suppress protests. Activists have been shot. The protests turned violent. People stormed the house of a minister of the Bilawal Bhutto's party PPP. His house was burnt. Protesters are blocking the national highway. They are cutting off the routes connecting Sindh to Punjab. Oil tankers are being set on fire. All this violence has disrupted the operations of the Karachi port. Northern Sindh has turned into a battlefield. This canal project was launched in February 2025, but as public outrage grew, the Pakistani government was forced to announce the shelving of this project in April 2025. But the activists of Sindh are accusing government of not halting the project. According to them, the construction is ongoing secretly. The announcement of shelving is just a tactic by the Pakistani establishment to diffuse the tensions. This was just a tactical move to diffuse the backlash. Pakistan's fault lines have come out in open once again. The Sindhi resentment against the Punjabi-dominated establishment has reached a boiling point and Sindh is burning. Pakistani establishment is trying to extinguish this fire, to control the unrest, the rising anger among the public. Because the residents of Sindh have even started showing solidarity with India. They are backing India's efforts against terrorism in Operation Sindoor. The Punjab-centric governance, the military dominance, and the exploitation of resource in the Sindh province have led to deep grievances among the people. Widespread unrest is a manifestation of this. Now that the fault lines have been come out in the open, they are bound to get exploited. And we are witnessing that in the form of Sindhudesh movement gaining momentum, the voices demanding Sindh's independence. People are raising voices against the water theft by the Punjabi elite. People have hit the streets against years of systemic oppression. The Pakistani military establishment tried to push the canal projects by claiming that it is for food security. But people have very well understood, the Sindhi residents have very well understood that this project is meant to support the Pakistani military-backed agribusiness. Diversion of water under this project will threaten the survival of Sindh. Now look at the condition of Pakistan. The economy is struggling. Internal fractures are coming out in the open. After Balochistan, now Sindh is burning. Afghanistan is also planning to build dams on the Kunar River, which is a tributary of the Kabul River. So now Afghanistan is also planning to restrict the water flowing to Pakistan. Talibani official has claimed that this water is our blood and will not allow blood to flow out of our veins. So now Afghanistan will also build dams for agriculture and electricity, will restrict water flow to Pakistan. India will also help Afghanistan to build Shahtoot Dam over Kabul River. All this will heighten Pakistan's water insecurity. Now, reduced water availability in Pakistan is going to be a very big challenge. The actions of the Pakistani government, military, and ISI is responsible behind the condition of Pakistan, a condition where Pakistan is being thrashed from all sides.